Sit your fucking ass down. Sit your fucking ass down. Sit your
Mala.
Yes.
Okay? We don't let them in. So the same thing that America does to Mexico, we do to Guatemala. Okay? It just, the news is CNN, Fox, CNN, MSNBC, New York Post, they're never going to show you that. But just so you know, Mexico is extremely racist. So we have what are
To
like
Guatemalans.
even to its own Mexicans. So you got to remember, Mexico was dominated by the Spaniards. The only reason I look the way I look
Yes.
is because I'm 65% Spaniard.
Yeah.
Mexicans, like real Mexicans, or which is known as Mexica, not Mexico,
Yes.
Mexica, are 5'4", super dark with big noses and the heads pushed back. Aztecs and Mayans.
Like Indians.
Like
you mean?
Indians.
Yes.
Well, we're natives, right?
Yeah.
So we're blended. So the reality is in Mexico, till this day, if you are not light complected, somewhat tall, you're frowned upon to this day. And by the way,
people have reached out to me to express things like, Ricardo, I do believe you that the Latino, the Mexican, the Hispanic community, they do suffer from these things that you talk about. But I personally have a lot of Latino, Hispanic, Mexican friends, and they party with me, they love me, etc. But here's the thing. The things that I talk about or that I try to shed light on have nothing to do with the fact that you may have Mexican, Hispanic, Latino friends, a girlfriend, a wife, a baby mama, whatever. Nothing to do with that. It has to do with a lot of things that are normalized in Latin American countries. There's a lot of white supremacist ideologies, views, beliefs that have been normalized in Latin American countries. Ideologies that have resulted in most of us suffering from internalized racism, colorism, etc. Those are the things that I tend to shed light on because a lot of my people are not aware of these things. And the reason why they're not aware of it is because they have been normalized. However, here's the thing about your Mexican, Latino, Hispanic friends. It's not what they say when they're around you. It's what they say and how they feel.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Mos, man. What's happening? Top of the morning to you all. It's your host, Most Great, Day Late Dollar Short News, live and direct. We'll be right for respect, man. Smash the like, the share, the subscribe, all that old good stuff so you be tuned in to the latest and the greatest. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you be notified every time I drop, and you can tap in and tell a friend. And this is just me going over the live that I did concerning Snoopy Badass and a statement that he made about blacks being scared of Hispanics in Los Angeles. I think I cleared up enough of the rumors and the lies and dispelled and debunked a lot of things that he said. But he wasn't wrong for everything that he said. If you would like to hear that video in its totality, go check out my lives on that. But I'm addressing some comments that was made on that video. And one of the comments was made was that blacks were, this particular person said that blacks, where he grew up in South Central LA, were more racist, actually the most racist people in Los Angeles. I'm not from Los Angeles. I don't live in Los Angeles, but I can speak as a whole, as a Californian, that I don't believe that to be the case. And I gave you some Amazon Prime examples at the beginning of the video. Shout out to Don Mega, who I stole that quote from. Yeah, I gave y'all Amazon Prime examples of how Mexicans feel about that. You know what I'm saying? So if they feel that way about that and they're pointing out the blatant lies and dispelling the fact that they are inherently racist, then who am I to say that they're not? You know what I'm saying? Who are you to say that they're not? And it's deeper than what, it's ingrained in the fabric. It's colorism. When the conquistadors came and they conquered the land, they put this ideology. The Spaniards pumped this ideology into your head. Why you think that in prison, Mexicans align themselves with the woods? It's by design. Why you think that, when y'all came over here, y'all were placed in impoverished neighborhoods, and forced to go at it with black people? That's racism. You know what I'm saying? What George Lopez was talking about. That's ingrained in the family. Why you think that people's houses were firebombed? You know, why you think it's no blacks in El Monte, California, and they striking up NK on the wall? These things are systematic. So I'm just giving you examples. I'm giving you the facts. And y'all want to talk about when young black kids rob corn vendors, elote mans and stuff. Man, that's out of necessity. That black people rob black people. You know, black people rob black white people. You know, it's universal, it's unilateral. Mexican people rob Mexican people. You know what I'm saying? That has nothing to do with racism. If somebody yoke down on me and they draw down on me and they take my stuff, man, I'm not going to look at it as a racist move. I'm going to look at it as I just got robbed. It's survival. Poor people rob people. 9 times out of 10, you get robbed, you know, it was probably in the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody ghetto robbed you. You dig? But hey, man, this is your host, Most Great. Day late, dollar short news. Live and direct where we ride for respect, man. If you have a rebuttal to the conversation, man, drop it in the comment section. Let me know what you think. We out.